Muy buenas, muy buenas. Volvemos. Final Fantasy XVI. Vamos a seguir con la My Quest. Con la principal. Ya derrotamos a Titán. Aunque supongo que habrá que matarlo en su progresión esta suprema, ¿no? La de Titán. Como pasó con Garuda. Así que no sé. No sé dónde vamos a ir ahora. Hay que hablar con Otto.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Oh, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive.
¿Y esta quién es?
Still busy saving the world.
Joven vivaracha. Hostia, pedazo de 30.
When did you get back?
Just now.
¿Se conocen, tío? La primera vez que la veo.
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely.
¿Qué coño es esta,
Anyway,
tío?
while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favor.
Mid.
¿Quién cojones es esta tía? Estudiante de ingeniería de la Universidad de Cambridge. Es toda una experta en tecnología empiria y da rienda suelta a su ingenio para ayudar a los miembros de la guarida. Se acaba. Es la primera vez que sale, ¿no?
You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
¿Quién cojones eres tú? ¿Quién cojones es esta tía?
Bloody tempest, more like.
Alucino.
Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Aviso, no es posible continuar ciertas misiones. ¿Cómo? ¿Qué me ponía ahí? ¿Qué ha dicho? Bueno, pero no se podrán hacer ahora, supongo. Luego sí, ¿no? A ver, vamos a hablar con la chica esta. Coño, ¿esto qué es? ¿Esto estaba abierto antes?
Visiting hours are over, your lordship.
¿Esta que es la enfermería o algo o qué? ¿Dónde coño está esta tía?
Thank you, Sid, for coming back to us. You're the glue keeping this place together.
Esta zona es nueva, tío. ¿O yo he entrado aquí alguna vez?
Shouldn't you be getting some rest, Sid?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid can see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Vale, el problema de esto es que son principales, pero son principales de recadero también, como las secundarias, ¿sabes? Pero bueno, va. No pasa nada. A ver si se hacen rápido. A ver, me ha puesto un aviso que puedo fabricar nuevas cosas. Vamos a ver si es verdad. A ver, habla con Caron, habla con Blackthorn. Ah, bueno, vale. Tengo que ir igualmente. A ver qué cosas trae. A ver qué hay de nuevo por aquí.
Was wondering where you got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
Todo el mundo conoce a la chica esa. Menos yo.
Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment...
It's paid. 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Vale, pero a ver qué tienes nuevo.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Quite the like father.
No me interesa. A ver, ¿qué tienes nuevo? No tiene nada. Ah, vale, fajín cibernético, cinegético. Pero es peor que el que yo tengo, ¿no? A no ser que si lo mejoro... A lo mejor si lo mejoro... Sí que puede ser mejor. Supongo que mejorándolo a lo mejor sí, ¿eh?
Come again. Oh, don't.
Supongo que mejorándolo a lo mejor sí, ¿no?
Blackthorn, you busy?
What's it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship?
Un barco
See
volador.
what I can do. Till I bring them over when I'm done. My thanks. And mids, no doubt. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
A ver, que estoy probando una cosa, que esto no... Bueno, vale, a ver. Veamos. No sé, está como el altavoz, está como... El altavoz, digo, el micrófono, como que... Está muy subido, tío, se ha subido solo esto. Si lo pongo más lejos. Hola, hola. Qué raro, tío. No lo sé. Vale, a ver, tú, ¿qué tienes a ver para mejorar?
Clive.
Vamos a preguntarle también sobre esta.
So, will it be?
Utiolítica. Bueno, habrá que fabricarla. Cibernet, fajín mejorado. Pero vamos a ver. Fajín. ¿Y la otra entonces qué coño me vendía?
Anything else?
Porque también me vendía algo cinegético, ¿no? Algo así.
And what can I do for you?
Ah, también me vendía el fajín. Pero es que me cuesta 2250. 2250.
Finished, are you?
¿Y el otro me lo da gratis, tío? A ver.
What do you need? What do you want?
No, pero... No lo entiendo, tío. No lo entiendo. ¿No me cuesta dinero o sí? No, no veo que me cueste dinero por ningún lado, ¿no? Me cuesta seda. Ah, vale, vale, vale. Aquí me cuesta bigote y seda. Y en otro lado puedo pagarlo. Hostia, pues prefiero gastar dinero, ¿no? Entonces...
Is it business or pleasure?
Prefiero ganar dinero. Ah, no, pero este no es mejorado, entonces...
You're rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
Es decir, a ver.
Clive. So, will it be?
Me cuesta lo mismo, tío, no lo entiendo. Pero yo no he comprado... Fabrico el fajín mejorado. Y aquí fajín... ¿Cómo? Fabrico el fajín mejorado, tío. Y aquí mejoro el... Pero es que... ¿Vale la pena, tío? Por 2 y 1. No sé si vale la pena, ¿eh? Es que gano 2 y 1, tío. Y pierdo un bigote bengal, que no sé si conseguiré más. No sé, tío. Pero claro, yo no vamos a ver, no me estoy enterando, tío. ¿Yo qué he comprado? ¿El fajín normal o el fajín mejorado?
Nothing to fear from Kupka.
And what can I do for you?
Ah, yo he comprado simplemente el cinegético.
Come again.
Pero tampoco hace falta comprarlo, porque si aquí ya lo puedo comprar mejorado, no tiene ningún sentido, ¿no? O no le pillo, o no lo veo. O yo soy gilipollas, a ver.
So, will it be?
Es decir, el fajín mejorado me sube 1 y 2. Fabricarlo. ¿Pero mejorarlo? Ah, vale, porque me piden fajín para mejorarlo. No, a ver. A ver, primero voy a comprar esto, que esto va a ser mejor, ¿no? Me sube 5 y 5, pero bueno, algo es algo.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
¿Y lo puedo mejorar? No. Vale, y ahora. Y ahora esto. Fajín mejorado. ¿Lo puedo fabricar? O aquí directamente lo puedo mejorar. ¿Y aquí fabricar? Es que no lo entiendo, tío. Aquí me pide seda, ceniza y bigote. Y aquí seda, ceniza y bigote, pero me pide lo mismo, tío. Ah, no, me pide menos. Vale, vale. Aquí me pide 67 seda y 203 ceniza. Y aquí, si tengo el fajín, me pide 39 y 118. Ah, vale. Pero vale la pena, tío. ¿Por 2 y 1? Venga, va, da igual. Toma por culo.
Yeah, that should do ya.
Espero que el bigote de Bengal ese no me sirva para nada más. Y ahora puedo hacer el superior, que me sube 3 y 3.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
Y aquí pues nada, ¿no?
Anything else?
No sé, tío. Bueno, a ver, habla con Bardolph. ¿Quién coño era Bardolph, tío? ¿Dónde está Bardolph? ¿Quién coño es Bardolph, tío? Ah, hay que bajar por el ascensor. No me deja hacer secundarias, sale un candadito ahí, pero bueno, tampoco la tenía pensado hacerlas ahora.
Should be enough to kill. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Vale. Pues nada. Ve a la fonda de Marta. Ve a la fonda de Marta. ¿A qué? Pues nada, vamos a la fonda de Marta, oye. Vamos para allá. Todo por la chica nueva esta, ¿eh? ¿Este tendrá algo nuevo? No, ¿no? No.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard.
Bernard era el puente, ¿no? El que
We don't
arregló el
mind if he
puente.
don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Vale. Vámonos. A ver, ¿dónde coño está? Joder, pues no está lejos, la madre que me parió, tío. ¿En serio? ¿Puede ser más corto desde aquí? ¿Puede ser más corto desde aquí bajando todo esto por aquí? ¿O desde aquí tirando hacia allí? No lo sé.
Stay sharp.
No, voy al revés, tío. Vale, y ahora pues todo hacia la derecha, ¿no? Pues nada, vamos a buscar al señor Bernard. Y de paso mataremos a algunos enemigos y pruebo lo de Titán. Que no me acuerdo muy bien qué hacía, pero bueno. Era... ¿Se hacía esto? Vale. Y si hacía perfecto, creo que podía luego atacar, ¿no? Vamos a probarlo. A ver, una araña. Atacarme, por favor. Si no es mucho pedir. No, pero no me tires veneno. Coño, atácame. No. Va a ser complicado hacer el parry este, ¿eh? Por lo menos hacerlo con arañas. ¿Vale? No sé.
Attack! Over here! Get him! Throw to him! Get him! This one!
¿Esto qué coño es?
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working though.
Esto estaba aquí la primera vez que yo vine, tío. A ver.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor.
Ya decía yo que no podía ser tan
Before we
fácil.
go?
A ver qué quiere.
Of course.
Que mate los escorpiones de allá atrás, ¿no?
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit them. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
Ok. A ver, quiero probar titán, tío. Vale, se lo dejo pulsado. Está todo el escudo. Vamos a ver si me quita daño con el escudo.
This shouldn't take long.
A ver, atácame. Por favor, atacarme, tío. ¿No me quita vida? ¡Coño! No me quita vida, tío. Hostias, pues esto está súper OP, ¿no? ¿What? Pero claro, tengo que hacer el efecto perfecto, ¿no? A ver. Atácame. No. No. A ver. A ver, es que tengo muchos, tío. A ver, vamos a hacer esto. Hostia, me ha salido un redondel ahí que no sabía lo que era. What? A ver, tú y yo solos. Compañero, atácame. No, deja al perro. Atácame a mí. Ahora. Vale. No está mal. No está mal, no está mal. Está guapo, si haces el de esto perfecto está bastante guay. Ay, pero eso se lo dejo pulsado. Aparece como una rueda, tío. Hostia, ¿que hay más o qué? A ver, quiero probar lo de titán otra vez. Aquí, ahora. A ver, si lo dejo pulsado... ¡Ah, me he equivocado de botón, mierda! ¡Hostias! ¿Dónde salió este, coño? Espérate tú. A ver. ¿Por qué no me sale ahora? No lo entiendo, tío.
Too slow.
No, no, no. No le hace nada a eso, tío, ¿no? ¿O qué? Estoy probando, ¿eh? Pero tampoco es que haga mucho daño el bloqueo, ¿no? No sé que se pueda mejorar. Bueno, he ganado 2 trofeos. He ganado 2 trofeos porque sí, ¿no? Pero la rueda esa... No entiendo cuándo sale, tío. Sale una rueda ahí. Que no sé si hay que pararlo en la franja roja que hay o algo.
That should do it.
A ver, lo del parry está bien, pero contra enemigos a lo mejor no funciona mucho. Funciona mejor contra enemigos, me refiero a animales.
Now my folks can rest in
Pero
peace.
tampoco es que haga demasiado daño, ¿no?
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left.
Seguiré probando, a ver.
Oh, it may as well
A ver,
have
lo
been a
del
century.
escudo está súper OP, porque no te hacen daño, entonces...
This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything
Vale,
else.
quiero seguir probando esto, tío, a ver si se carga. Porque creo que había que dejarlo pulsado, ¿eh? Y supongo que hay que pararlo en la franja roja, ¿verdad? Entiendo que hay que pararlo en la franja roja. Asesta un potente gancho. Al mantener pulsado el botón, la potencia de ataque aumenta. Vale, sí, hay que pararlo en la franja roja. Vale. Entiendo. Vale, pues vámonos, ¿no? Me voy a tener que curar porque...
That's better.
Y ahora compraré pociones. Hay que irse otra vez a la guarida. Vale, pues Titán tiene sus cositas, ¿eh?
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her.
Casi muero por probar cosas, ¿eh?
And what can I do for you? Go on then. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Vámonos. ¿Ya puedo hacer las secundarias? Sí.
The little uns have been up to their old
Pero bueno, de momento lo dejaremos. Cuando tenga más.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest, Sid?
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Vale. Grito de la tierra, gancho pétreo.
That's my good deed for the day.
Ve a la
done.
enfermería.
Let's see how Jill's faring.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Pues vamos a la biblioteca. Hostia, ¿otra misión? Que se están sumando. A ver. 1, 2, 3, 4 y 5. Y en el mundo... Estas 6... Y ya está. Vale, de momento son pocas, creo.
How may I help you today, Clive? Business is
Me importa una mierda lo que me digas.
still. Words are... Come to claim your just desserts?
Vale, un rollo de música.
All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
¿Y este hombre qué? Sigue sin tener
Actually,
aquí
look
el
at the
listado.
list,
Pues la tengo que coger, ¿no? Para que me las
Quick
dé.
look.
Lo veo tan raro.
Seen enough?
How are you doing?
Oh,
So... Oh. And Sid, but he's still... Don't be a stranger, eh?
Ok.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Jill.
Por cierto, no sé dónde está Jill. Porque en la enfermería no la he visto. No estará en mi habitación, a ver.
It's all right.
¿Jill? ¿Jill? No sé dónde está.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Me parece muy bien.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Me parece muy bien con el lobo. Otra vez está pesado.
I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
Es muy pesada esta mujer, ¿eh? Pantalla negra para cargar. Momentos más tardes. Esta mujer tiene que tener algo aquí interesante, ¿no? Que hacer, porque si no, no lo entiendo.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
¿Y ya está?
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
¿No tienes por aquí un secretito para mí ni nada? ¿Un cofre o algo? ¿Nada de nada? ¿Compañera? Pues nada, vamos a hablar con Vivian. Joder, ¿qué misiones me están dando más random, tío?
think I'll wait till mid's away to take it to.
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but he does lack a certain...
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Esta tía dice que da clases, pero esto siempre está vacío, ¿eh? No sé a quién cojones le da clase.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute?
A ver qué pasa ahora.
We, have a guest.
A guest?
Oh, ¿nuestro tío?
For your trouble.
Sí.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
¿Qué cojones hace aquí nuestro tío?
Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
¿Cómo cojones nos ha encontrado? A ver, Sambreque, ¿no? Aquí tiene que estar Kupka. Ah, no, no, aquí no. Kupka está en Walodoe.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Pero el chaval este, ¿quién coño es, tío?
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, It is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true.
Qué cabrón.
Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
¿Y este tío será un dominante también de alguien? Entiendo que sí. Pero no sé de quién puede ser. Igual que el niño de la tía esta. En teoría no, el niño no puede ser nadie, porque si Fénix está vivo y esta tía solo engendra a Fénix, no puede ser.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
I shall depart at once.
Le tiene el coco comido a esta, ¿eh? Seguro que se lo folla bien follado y...
May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Me gusta Dion, ¿eh?
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
El niño este... Niño este... No sé yo, ¿eh?
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
A ver, vamos a hablar con nuestro tío.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests.
20 millones de guiles.
Coppers, would you?
2,000?
Joder, nene, 20 millones de guiles. La madre que parió.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat.
Pero eso igual ya lo sé yo, no hace falta que me lo digas tú.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
Hombre, porque no tiene poderes ni manos.
You have a
simplemente.
keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Okay.
And how may I assist you today? One would think.
Venga, va, que me da igual lo que me cuentes. Solo quiero acabar las conversaciones.
We met under... Naturally. Still. Lord Byron, I heard... Why? What is it that you wish to learn? Of course. Study it well, Clive. Very good.
Very good.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I think.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Pero ¿dónde cojones está Jill, tío? ¿Alguien me lo puede explicar?
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Mierda, que nos vamos. No quería irme. Desierto, vale. ¿Puedo salir de aquí, por favor? Es que va a ser una misión bastante larga. Ya llevo 1 hora, tío. No quiero seguir con la principal. Entonces, a ver, ¿dónde coño está Jill, tío?
Who's this blue blood?
Tome says he's looking for books about Torgal. I know.
How good it is to see you,
A ver si
Clive.
hay cosas nuevas aquí.
Look around. Still, why? From the moment, and so, as to what? Did you know? But once, until it. I have a few new notes that might interest you. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. You are always welcome, Clive.
A ver, supone que está en la enfermería, ¿no, Jill? Es que no sé dónde coño está Jill, sinceramente. Pero en la enfermería yo no la he visto.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again, drawing on the Dickens.
¡Oh! Hay más cosas aquí. Uno nuevo, de clase B. Oh, ya tengo 4, ¿eh? Ya podríamos hacerlo en un vídeo. Una B, otra B, una A. Cuidado, ¿eh? Y una B. 3 Bs y una A. Vale. Perfecto. ¿Dónde cojones está Jill, tío? ¿Qué está pasando?
Jill's staying here, and that's that. I
Jill
should
se
have
queda
never
aquí.
let her go with you to Rosalith.
Pero se queda aquí, ¿dónde? Jill. Ah, coño. Me cago en la puta que hay una habitación secreta aquí, tío. Que Jill está aquí, tío. Joder.
I'm fine, Clive, really. I just need some rest.
Entonces, ¿no viene con nosotros?
Clive, really.
Al desierto. ¿Vamos a ir solo entonces? Vale, pues como no quiero seguir con la principal porque llevo 1 hora y me va a llevar más de 1 hora seguramente. Vamos a... Vamos a hacer la que tenía un signo más. Que era esta, tío. A ver qué coño es esto, porque si tiene un más, el otro más, la otra misión que tenía un más me dio la montura, me dio el chocobo. A ver qué coño es esto, tío. Vamos a ir un momento. Que esto está aquí. En la fonda de Marta. Pues está lejos, ¿eh? La madre que me parió, tío. Te va a tomar por culo, tío. Busca lores nayades en el norte de Rosaria, tío. ¿Cuántos puntos de habilidad tengo? 1500. Vale, pues vamos hacia allí. No nos queda otra.
How do?
Incrementa el tiempo de efecto de las sales 30 segundos. $20.000. Vamos a comprarla.
There you go. Take care out there, eh?
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
A ver, supongo que iremos por el ascensor, ¿no? A ver.
Take ages to tidy all this stuff.
A ver qué me regala, tío, porque es raro que salga ahí un más. Tiene que ser algo importante.
All right, Sid.
Vale, recto, bajamos y vamos hacia allí. Esto de nivel 19 que le saco ya prácticamente 11 niveles. Ah, que viene mi tío con nosotros. Tío, ¿quién coño es ese, tío? Tampoco es que haga mucho mi tío, ¿no? Hombre, me da 28 puntos de experiencia, ¿eh? No está mal, ¿eh? A ver, ¿por dónde vamos, tío? Vale. Y ahora supongo que hacia allí, ¿no? No, hacia allí. Vale, pero voy a matar a este compañero. 86 de experiencia. Wow, wow, me gusta, me gusta. Quiero conseguir puntos. Bueno, experiencia no, puntos de habilidad. ¡Wow! Se los ha cargado. Muy bien, tío. Bien, 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 bien. Me gusta. ¡Wow! Hace bastante daño, ¿eh?
She's near the embassy. Let's see if they're damp enough for more guardians.
Bien, 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 bien. A ver, hay que ir hacia allí, pero ¿cómo coño voy para allá, tío? Hostia, goblins de estos, tío, ¿cuánto tiempo? Duendecillos. ¿No me ha dado punto de experiencia ahora? ¿Por qué? ¿Y este puente dónde me lleva? Vale. Pues nada, vamos a buscar a esas hierbecillas.
Size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin. He certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
Aquí como no veo nada con esto, pues... esperaremos a que acabe, porque es que no veo una mierda, en serio. Bueno, ha hecho daño, pero tampoco... A ver. Ah, iba a hacer un parry, tío, a ver si puedo. Espera, me voy a cargar primero a este. Vale, ahora tú y yo. A ver ese parry bueno. No le hace mucho daño el parry, tampoco es que sea una locura, Tío, nivel 26 y tiene tanta vida, tío, que me estás contando, tío.
Nice try. Over here.
Se ha recuperado porque se ha salido de... Venga ya, ¿en serio, tío? ¿De verdad, tío? No veo nada, así que esquivaré así como pueda. Vea, pero ¿cómo puede ser que tenga tanta vida este tío, colega? ¿Qué me estás contando? ¡Madre de Dios, nene! ¿Quieres morirte ya, compañero?
Nice try. Over here.
Muere ya, hombre, por favor. Madre mía, tío, ¿qué me estás contando?
Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right.
Ah, que hay que conseguir 3. Vale.
I've gone to this much trouble. Might as well gather as many as I can.
Creo que valga la pena. A ver, ¿puedo cogerla?
There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough.
Vale, y ahora hay que entregarlas.
I've had my fill of goblins.
Pues vámonos. Espero que nos dé algo interesante.
Who's this blue blood?
What a lovely fragrance.
A ver qué nos da.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
Ah,
The
van a
Duke
mejorar
Healers
los
were
estos,
convinced
a
of
lo
their
mejor.
properties. That is all
Las
the more
pociones
reason
las
to
va a
begin
mejorar.
growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need
Me
only
va a
a
curar
moment
más,
to extract the
entonces.
essence from the petals.
Las pociones me van a curar más. Pero espero no tener que ponérmelo, tío. Que sea automático.
And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
Sí, va a ser eso, ¿verdad? Extracto de Lorian Ayade. Al añadir una sola gota de este extracto concentrado de pétalos de Lorian se potencian las propiedades curativas, potencia el efecto de las pociones y ultrapociones e incrementa el tiempo de efecto de las sales fortalecedoras. Sales protectoras, vale, pero supongo que es automático, ¿verdad? Vale. Es automático. Y digo yo, ¿habrá algo para llevar más pociones encima, tío. Ahora que has conseguido el trato de Lorena de las pociones y ultrapociones restauran más vitalidad. Además, el efecto... Vale. Pues claro, solo puedo llevar 3. No sé si podré llevar más. Vale, bueno, las secundarias que tienen el signo más te dan cosas buenas, no está mal, No está mal.
Sid's going to find Cooker and finish the job.
Y aquí me falta esto todavía por descubrir. Vale, pues lo vamos a dejar aquí, porque ya ver, 1 hora y 20 y empezar la misión principal de ir al desierto me va a llevar bastante rato, supongo, hora y pico. Supongo que más o menos duran las misiones así. Así que nada, lo dejamos aquí y en el siguiente nos vamos al desierto de Belcroy a por Titán, a por Kupka. Así que nada, nos vemos. Adiós.